So I've never been in a band where you had to replace a drummer. So which is where I'm going with this. When you have to replace a drummer, how hard is that? Because the drummer is such a major backbone of a band,
Well, for
right?
us, it
Like
became
they're
very
That's the
almost
Black Crows.
right, right.
because for one, the drummer we started with, so like okay, so I can take you through like, and it won't be like, super long range, but I'll kind of take you through a couple
Yeah.
things. So like when I
Okay.
first put Valier together, we had a guy and he was, when I got clean, so I'm in recovery, right?
So
And
am
so
I.
when I got good for you,
Congratulations.
man. How long you got?
Tw- I got 21 years as of February 9th.
Attaboy, I'm coming up on 5 in May, right?
Right
So,
on.
but I've been in
And Mike's
recovery for
what,
10 years
15?
and I only got
Like
almost 5
18
clean,
probably.
right?
18. Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
anyway,
Mike's
so when I
18.
first went to treatment like 10 years ago and I got out, Joe and Jeff, that's when, we really, or sorry, it was a little bit before that. But anyway, we had this one drummer and, he, I don't know what it was, man. Like he was okay. Like it wasn't that he was bad. It's just, I don't recall ever playing a set that he played perfect. You know what I mean? And I don't mean perfect like, it just there was always mistakes and they were big ones, right? But he was always the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
guy to go, Chad, you came in 3 seconds late there. And it's like, probably I'm a singer. Like that's
Oh.
kind of what I do. So after a while, like it was like, okay, I just don't want to work with this guy. No hard feelings, but you gotta go, right? And then we got
Yeah. Yeah.
our boy Nick, and Nick's still a really good friend of ours, but Nick is really, he was really when he first came to us, he wasn't very busy because not a lot of people knew who he was. And then the more he played with us for like 5 or 6 years. And the better he got, and he got really good, like really good. And he did the albums
Right
with us.
on.
Both our albums Nick played on. And Nick all of a sudden became really in demand, right? And then
That's
we're
cool.
an original band, right? And we're not in the
Yeah.
cool guy
Yeah.
clique. So we don't have money to offer. You know what I mean? It's
Mm.
like we're lucky
Yeah.
if we're getting paid a lot of gigs. You know what I mean? We get paid, but like not
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Matchbox
yeah.
20 money or anything.
Right.
So
Right. Well,
when
yeah.
the offers started coming to him, it was really hard for him because he wants to play music for a living, right? And we all do,
It
but
makes sense.
now he can because he's an in-demand musician. Like drummers are hard to find.
Cool.
And there was a
Yeah.
couple situations where we called on him and he's been more than willing to help, right? But then
Nice.
when I just gave him the grace and I said, okay, like, I think if that's what you want to do, then you need to do that, brother. No hard feelings and go. But the thing is Nick
Yeah.
wrote a lot of really difficult parts. Like Nick is a really good
That's where
drummer,
I was
right?
going. Yeah.
So the guy
Yeah.
we replaced him with, I knew him, through recovery. And, when he first came around, like I would say Nick would be on par with someone like, I don't want to say Mike Portnoy but like the same kind of style, you know what I mean? Like very technical, a lot of fills, a lot of stuff
Technical.
going on. And we brought in a guy who was a lot like Tommy Aldridge, right?
Oh,
So
okay.